wearing the Celtic Princess sweater. It's not called that, but I just call it that. But I want to bring you into a beautiful ring. Last year, I guess I was on St. Patrick's Day, and my daughter was home, and my daughter Dee was looking at all this beautiful Irish jewelry, and she bought herself this ring, and it is one of her favorites, and it literally is the story of springtime. She also bought it because it reminds her of my mom. My favorite story about my mom I told a little earlier, which was, of course, the beautiful story of my Carrie Clatta, but her favorite flowers were daisies. So I always think of my mom when I see daisies, and if this is not the ring of spring, if this is not the ring for Mother's Day, if this is not the ring for someone to wear so beautifully, and like we said, from any faith, you don't have to be of a specific faith, or you don't have to have a nationality that celebrates St. Patrick's Day. There it is, in your combination of simulated yellow diamonds and simulated white diamonds. We just got it back in stock. Look at those stones and look at how they gleam. And this is the most affordable piece of sterling silver jewelry that we've seen, and that is only $57.92. So John Condren is joining us. He brings us Fado. And John, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you told me once that we might say once upon a time when we're telling a story to someone we love, but in Gaelic, in Ireland, they would start how?
They'd start stories with Fado, Fado. So long, long ago. So all nursery rhymes for children, you're starting off a big story. It's Fado, Fado. Long, long ago, there was someone who lived in the woods, or long, long ago. There's always a reference to the past. So at Fado, we had a reference to the past from our Celtic, lovely history and art, and also from our fauna and our floral wealth that we have in the country, and that's where the daisies came from.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I know we had to bring it back, John, because it was very popular the last time it was on the air. If you got it last time and you would like to stack it, they look absolutely gorgeous stacked. So I'm just going to put them side by side, because if, like me, you always think more is more when it comes to beautiful jewelry, they're really pretty one on top of another. But this is, I love this, because there's a lot of beautiful Irish jewelry that is, you know, very classic and beautiful, and we love it. But I feel like this captures a part of Ireland that a lot of people may not realize, and that is it is really a country of gorgeous gardens, right? From Powerscourt to the little towns that you might go through, absolutely beautiful gardens.
Absolutely. I mean, everybody's gardens. I mean, the daisy itself, it comes from the species of flower known as the asters. And the aster in Latin means star. And it's referred to as the star that carpets the earth. So it's a tapestry along the lawns of stars, and people can look on them as stars. It's a symbol of hope. I mean, the daisy itself, at the end of every day, will close its petals as the sun declines, and then as the sun comes out the following day, they open to the fresh day. And I always smile when I see the daisies. They're so fresh, they're so abundant, they're everywhere, and they bring such joy to people. As children, we would have made daisy chain necklaces, and where you collect your daisies and you make them all, and you can make a real flower necklace. And of course, you know, the story of people with she loves me not, with the petals of the daisy, or he loves me not. The romance, the poor daisies got vandalized a little bit in the name of romance, and many love stories began.
I won't say who it was, but I usually ended up with he loves me not. But that's fine. It all worked out well in the end. But I think it's so neat that, you know, my daughter loves jewelry. She grew up watching QVC, but as a young woman now, this is the ring that she chose last year when you brought it in for the very first time. I love how Kate has put it on her forefinger. It really is the ring of spring, and we're about to enter the spring season where, you know, we have Easter, or maybe, like we said, with this one, if you celebrate Passover, this is a ring for you. This is not anything that is tied to a specific religion or a specific nationality or a tie to any, you know, to Ireland at all. It's just like, if you love beautiful jewelry, and then to be able to say, this is handcrafted in Ireland.
Yeah.
A lot of us don't really know where our jewelry comes from, but to know, John, that you designed this and your family-run company is creating this for us, I mean, it's just so lovely. And Hollywood is right with you, because yellow diamonds, these are simulated, obviously, set in sterling silver, they are the rage, but this gives you that kind of nod to what's happening in the world of jewelry so beautifully.
Yeah. The ring is a real celebration. It can be a celebration for anything. It's simply a celebration. It's a celebration of spring. It's a celebration of new beginnings. It's a celebration of new journeys. It's a celebration of birthdays. It's a celebration of just joy and love.
And you know, I'm still wearing the Connemara marble rosary bracelet. I'm hoping we still have a few colors left. And I'm wearing the green. It comes in pink, and it comes in gray, one of our shades. Oh, now just green and pink. But like, if you want a beautiful spring moment, this is just, like my mother would say, a breath of spring, right? It just makes you feel so pretty and bright. And at this price point, it's really a lovely ring to give to someone as maybe her first good ring. Maybe if she's turning 14, or she's going to be, I mean, this as a sweet 16 present. And let me tell you, John, I'm just gonna say this, I'm always on a rampage of getting better jewelry boxes at QVC. And for spending $57, and this is the box it comes in, come on, you have spoiled us tonight, John. We have fewer than 1,000. This is flying out the door. Fado, a long time ago, I met a wonderful jeweler named John, and he brings beautiful jewelry to QVC. So thank you, dear friend, and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's. Lovely to see you.
Thank you.